episode 249. Thank you all for listening to episode 248, Thick Skin. I am Montes T. Baggins, here with my co-host.
The defending champ. This is Jeopardy. Defending champ. Bear the Cub.
Well, we're co-champs, right?
Well, yeah, but you didn't say it, so I did.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that might switch today because I don't know if we have a parrot. So it's either going to be the Baggins brothers against Cody Bryant himself, or it's going to be a three-way, a menage a trois of Jeopardy. Oof. Oh, by the way, I got the perfect name for the episodes now. Anytime we do Jeopardy, this episode, the first one, part one, is the Trebek Wars, part one.
I like it.
That's appropriate.
Yes, it is. And speaking of which, the appropriate one is here, Sir Loin or Cirrhosis or whatever you want to call yourself today, Wayne.
Feeling rather cirrhosis-y.
Cirrhosis-y. Yeah, we were just talking before we started the show. We won't get into it, but we're enjoying the season finale of America, and can't wait till season 2. I heard the orange fella is going to be gone, and the new taller, cooler, older guy is going to be in, and he has larger hands, so that'll be cool.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm sure people will hear this on Thursday, but I don't know if our Sunday one will make it by the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So enjoy our last episode here Thursday.
Yeah. And if we happen to get to Sunday, enjoy it, as we will be the whatever the hell's going on.
Jeopardy finale.
Yeah, the Trebek Wars part 2 and final. Final Jeopardy.
I like that. Sure. There you go.
Oh God! So we might have to change it to the Trump Wars. Jesus Christ! That's
we want people to listen.
This is true, but we might get them to listen, and then they'll bash us, and I'll love it because that means we have more listeners, and then we can put it on YouTube and get paid even more. All we got to do is average 5 million views a day, and that's $26,000 a day.
Jesus!
How many?
If you average 5 million views on YouTube, it's $26,000 in ad revenue a day.
Wow.
Insane.
Yeah. I don't even think I've been on YouTube for 5,000 or 5 million seconds of my life. So
I probably have 5 million seconds in the last 4 months because of my son, but that is what it is. Wow. Speaking of sons, is your son going to make it today, Sir Loin?
He's driving home from Central Michigan.
Yeah.
He had to work, red run camera for a basketball game today. And then he's headed to Tiffin. So he'll be here for a few minutes, but I asked him I won't give it away, some of the questions, and he answered them. He answered some of the Jeopardy questions. He would be good at this, but he'll pop in and maybe say hi and stick his head in the screen.
Oh, beautiful. Love to see him. He can always join in too. Shit, he could ask some of the questions. He's got that voice for it too.
No.
Oh yeah, this is your show. Sir Loin Trebek.
Oh, from you. Yeah, yeah, hi. Yeah.
Is Mrs. Madame Loin available here too? Madame Loin, how are you? Or Madame Cirrhosis, I guess it would be. All right, so we got to thank some people real quick. Thanks to Wes Anderson for Moments in Time. Check him out on Facebook, Wes Anderson Music. Give him a follow on the Twitter at Songs by Wes. Looking forward to having Wes on in 2 weeks. He will be on the show. Sir Loin's messing with my sponsors.
He's making sure that you're paying attention.
Yeah, Sir Loin, you're messing with my sponsors, man. All I can hear is you. It's all right. You're fine, Sir Loin. So again. No, Wes will be back in 2 weeks. He will talk about his stuff. Peppa Jack is finally here. We already started the show. Shock, he's late. He's actually early for himself, though, 8 minutes on his time. But we did tell him 6:45, so he's late. But thanks to Wes Anderson, Moments in Time. Facebook, Wes Anderson Music. Follow on Twitter, Songs by Wes. 2 weeks, he'll be on a show. All Wear Clothing, Brandon, allwearclothing.com. Get in touch with him for all your clothing needs. Mention Over the Line Sports Podcast. He will hook you up, whether you need pennants, jerseys, hats, koozies, blankets, whatever you need, flags. He will get that to you. Again, allwearclothing.com. Brandon will help you out. Thanks to Crandall's Quality Landscaping. Give Sean a call, 419-704-5471. Serves the Toledo and surrounding areas, and not
Orlando, Florida.
I thought you were going to go with D.C. today, but Orlando, Florida. He does not
Staying away.
serve. Yep, staying away. He does not serve Orlando, Florida, but he can help you out. He's still doing, there's no snow on the ground, so he's not doing anything there, but he is doing a lot of demolition, I saw. So get in touch with him. He can help you out with some demo. If you have some demo work that needs to be done at your house, he can even probably do some landscaping at this point. Ground's not frozen. Still got some time to get some things done. It's January, and he can help you out. Again, 419-704-5471. Thanks to Connell Barrett, DatingTransformation.com.
Of course, last but never least, Connell Barrett, datingtransformation.com. You need to reach out to him for all your dating needs. We know that you don't have confidence. You're listening to this podcast. Of course you don't have confidence. The only way you're going to get that confidence is to reach out to Connell Barrett, datingtransformation.com. FaceTime, Zoom, Skype, Microsoft Teams, whatever there is, he'll make it work in this pandemic, and he will get you that confidence. Once you get the vaccine or all this shit's gone, whatever the case may be, you can get out to the bar and hit on the men, ladies, whatever you like. Connell Barrett, datingtransformation.com. And if you don't want to do that, his book will be out in May. So he will suggest you to buy it, probably give a couple away, and then you can give it to your friends as well. So make sure you reach out to Connell Barrett at datingtransformation.com.
Any new sponsors from you today, Wayne? I know last time Ashwipe was a proud sponsor of you. Is Ashwipe still your sponsor?
No, I've actually lost that one.
Do you have any sponsors anymore?
I'm working. One might come in later during the evening, but not right now.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear you lost Ashwipe.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, well. Peppa Jack, you joined us. So, by the way, Peppa Jack, we did mention earlier that I know we're here, Bear and myself, the Tobaggins brothers, are here to defend our title against you. And we probably won't have Parrot because he's still working. But we said it's like a handicap match anyway when you do have Parrot. So it's going to be up to you if you want to go us two against you or you want to make this a three-way menage a trois dance. We're going to leave that up to you, sir.
First of all, it's too much meat in this room to be talking about menage a trois. So,
hey, I got a cardboard cutout behind me.
It's true.
And Danny DeVito. Don't forget him. He's there too.
He's laughing at Taylor.
Say it don't matter to me.
Well, you got time to figure it out. You can think about it because I know we'll get into some other things first because we got a lot of quick sports to cover. We'll make it fast. Bear, let's start with you. Go to PGA. We got Tournament of Champions this week. Just tell us about it and let's make our picks real quick.
Yeah, it's at Kapalua. They play this one. I think they played this since 1953. So it's pretty much every winner from the prior calendar year is in this tournament. There's no cut, so we already don't have to worry about that. It's fantastic. I think there's 42 golfers, maybe something along that. I don't know the exact number, but it's right in that ballpark. So worst case scenario, it's not going to be that bad of a start to the year, even if you have the last place golfer. But yeah, I mean, it's out in Hawaii. Something they've been playing this course since 1999, I think. Awesome course. Love Kapalua. If you get a chance, tune in sometime this weekend, watch a little bit of golf because it is, best of the best. So this week, what dub take? Harris English, I think.
Yep. And remember, just to remind people, when we do golf, you can only pick a golfer one time the entire season. So there's about 30, 35 tournaments. And pick one.
Yes. So we play until, so we do a little different. The PGA starts in September, technically, right after the
FedEx Cup.
FedEx Cup. Thank you. I was losing it there for a second. Right after the FedEx Cup is when their season starts. We start January, the first of the year. It's how we do it through the FedEx Cup. So the FedEx Cup, the Tour Championship is in Atlanta, GA, as always, at East Lake Golf Club, September 2nd through the 5th. So we will go from January 7th all the way to September 2nd. And we will update you next week when we have more time on how many tournaments that'll be. But of course, as everything else we do, you only get one golfer each week. So choose well.
Yep, choose well. And I know Dub gave us his champion pick too. And I know he's got Harris English this week. And that's great for him. And just to remind people, you won your first title, I believe, in golf this past year. So you won. Great. You beat me by 0.4. We were close. I think it came down to the championship. And I had Xander, and you had somebody else.
Came down to the Masters. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, it was a fun time. Yeah, it was after the FedEx Cup because we did the Master. We wanted to get that final one in there.
Yeah,
so this
Finau,
week
you had Xander.
Yep. So Harris English for Brandon. Bear, since you actually won last year, who do you have?
I'm going with a dude who will win at least 3 tournaments this year. Up and comer Cameron Champion.
I like
Cam Champ.
Cameron Champ. And I will unveil mine. I got to go with somebody who plays traditionally well here the last 10 years. Actually has better fairway to green ratios than people like Scheffler and Schauffele. You believe it or not, I'm gonna go with this guy. Give me Martin Laird. Tees off first tomorrow in the first group of 2 people at 2:10, or today when people listen. So be sure to check it out, Martin Laird. Peppa Jack, what do you got? Make sure you pick a guy in the tournament.
Yeah, I'm going to Tony Finau.
There we go. He's in it. And I'll go back to you, Cody Bryant. Who do you think is going to win the championship this year?
The white dude with the thinning hair in his mid-30s.
So Tiger Woods.
Dustin Johnson.
There you go.
I don't know if he has thinning hair, though. He's got nice hair.
Sober one. I don't know.
He ain't sober. Pull him back.
I don't say, I'll go with the sober one.
I think it's Xander's year, so I'm gonna give me Xander Schauffele. I think he gets it.
I don't think that's a bad pick. I'm going with Justin Thomas. That was my pick. So me and Dub have the same one this year. I think he's gonna have a really, really good year.
Okay. Well, so tiebreaker for you guys, because we can only have one champ. What does he finish in the FedEx Cup, which is what, the championship, the Players Championship, or
in the Tour Championship?
Tour Championship. Thank you. What does he finish?
I'll say third.
Oh, I meant final score. Sorry.
Oh.
Because you have to win the champion. Remember, you got to win the Tour Championship to win the FedEx Cup.
No, you just start off.
You start off with, and you got to win.
You don't have to win. You just start off with more strokes than everybody. So if the guys below you drop down, they lose those strokes. You just start off with the most strokes. Doesn't mean you have to win the tournament.
Well, technically, what? Because Dustin Johnson.
Oh no, they did change that.
They do have to. Yeah, the last 2 years you got to win.
I forgot it was.
Because technically, Xander won the tournament if they started it even, but they don't anymore. So.
Right. Yes, that is true.
Remember, the guy in first starts at -10.
I'll say 21 under.
There you go. Text Dub that. What does he think Justin Thomas wins in the tournament championship? What's his final score? He'll probably say like -4.
I'll give him the same. I'll make sure.
Mr. Wayne, do you have any picks for golf?
Happy Gilmore.
Okay, I like it. He's defending tour champion in '96.
Yeah, I'm going with it. Solid.
Solid. I like it. It's a good one. All right, NHL preview is going to be next week. We're going to do the NHL preview. Hopefully, Beer League. You know what? You should see if he's available to jump onto the sports episode next week. I know we got Peapod coming for wrestling. See if Miller Lite himself can return from a 2-year absence to join the show. See if he's available.
I'll do that. I'll text him right now.
But 2 things happened. USA Hockey won gold at the 2021 World Junior Championship. Canada must have been out because of COVID or something if the United States was able to win.
They beat Canada.
Did they?
Yeah, they beat Canada 2-0.
Nice. And Toledo Walleye opted out of the 2020-2021 season. We knew this would happen. Just sad to see.
I didn't think it would. They were saying that 2 weeks ago they said they were playing. So I assume they were playing.
I thought they were definitely not going to do it.
I guess the rumor is they would have had to have obviously not full capacity at Huntington, and they would have lost money only having
absolutely
the fans, which is why they're not doing it. I don't think it has anything to do with COVID. It has to do with the Huntington Center losing money.
Yeah, because they're not like these other teams that stayed in. They can have the shitty attendance they do, and they still are fine. They rely heavily on attendance. They sell out all the time. It's standard. But I mean, it sucks for those people that work there.
$8 beers too. They do pretty well there.
It sucks for those that that work in that type of setting, that work in in the setting of being, a lot of people are gig workers. And, if you're a gig worker right now, and I know it was a lot of my friends and a lot of buddies, I mean, family members, everything, are gig workers. A lot of them work for the guy I go do shows with, and they're not working. They haven't been. Fortunately, there's some things out there for some people, and some shows have happened, but very minimal. That's been a hard one to watch and observe and see. And I feel for those that are in gig work, because that's shitty. That sucks. And we lost Peppa Jack. NASCAR schedule. I know it was released. Let's talk about that next week. Let's save it for then. NBA. Is there any quick updates on the NBA? If you got some standing updates, anybody there? We lost Wayne, so hopefully he returns because he's the host of our show.
Yeah, I mean, for the NBA, it's obviously still super early, but there's not much to say about it right now. There's not really been anything noteworthy. I mean, no one's gotten injured, which is nice. You like to see that. You want to see everybody healthy and come through. But the 76ers are leading in the East at 6-1, and the Lakers are leading in the West at 6-2. Surprisingly, the Suns are 5-2, which is nice to see. They're up there as a surprise team. And certainly in the East, you have the Knicks at 4-3, the Cavs at 4-3, the Hawks at 4-3. So there's some surprise teams up there, but only playing 7 games. It's still super early.
My bad, right. Steph. Steph Curry, my bad, man. You know what? I doubted him for a little while, and then he had Clay and Draymond and Iguodala, and I just want to say my bad, man. I kind of doubted you in your shooting. He just dropped 62 after scoring 25 against the same Blazers team. So I don't know, man. I think Steph's gonna show some people what he really can do. Depending on if Clay comes back. He probably won't until, end of the season. So now it's just Clay or not Clay, it's just Steph and Draymond, really. So, we'll get to see what Steph really is made of. And I think he's showing it, scoring 62 with a bunch of bums, because Lord knows he has some bums on his roster.
Well, that's what he's got to do. He wants to be a superstar, or he wants to be the best, and we're going to find out here really quick.
I just want to mention my surprise team, Atlanta Hawks, are currently in 8th. Granted, there's only been a 10th of the season done, so there's a lot of time for them to fall apart. But just a quick, I don't know if you're not, hopefully none of you are looking at the standings. Can you tell me points per game? Who has tell me the team with the best defense and how many points per game they're giving up.
The Jazz?
No. I don't even think they're in the top 10.
Ooh. The Knicks?
No.
I just was like that.
But they're up there though. They're actually up there. But no, it's the Phoenix Suns at 100.6 points per game. That's the best defense currently. 100 points per game.
100?
100.6. Yeah.
No one's playing defense.
Nope. They're at 100.6, and then the next best out in the West is 104.1, the Lakers, and then 104.3 Pelicans, and then 105, the Mavs. Everybody else is over 110. Well, Clippers are at 109. And then in the East, 76ers 101.7, and then actually your second best defense is the Cleveland Cavs, 105.
Nice. Good for the Cavs.
At a nice 4-3.
Nice. They're gonna, like you said, they keep going. They ain't gonna be there at the end of the year, but I'll take a 20-win season.
Absolutely. And I did find something that I laughed at that I was like, I got to bring this up to the guys when we have the show. So, I got to get back to it. I got to find it. I was looking at it. God dang it. Where was it? Oh, here it is. It was a Craig Hodges thing. It said, Craig Hodges' response when asked if the three-point contest title had an asterisk due to Bird not participating. He said he knows where he can find me. And Bird responded with, yeah, at the end of the Bulls bench. Classic Larry Bird.
Good.
It's three-time champion Craig Hodges. He better watch his mouth. And back-to-back 3-point champion Craig Hodges.
Yeah, but he's got to play Larry.
I'm just saying, well, Larry shouldn't have been ducking him.
Larry Legend probably still go out there and whoop his ass.
He shouldn't have ducked him. He had 3 years, and he ducked him 3 years in a row. Gonna wait till Craig Hodges didn't want to do it, then he wanted to do 3-point contest.
Oh, stop.
Don't duck him. You shouldn't have ducked him.
Stop.
His back wasn't that bad.
Oh, his bad. Dude, that's because he was freaking, taking care of his mom's driveway like an idiot when you're a millionaire.
Yeah. Buy a snowblower. Work at Crandall's Quality Landscaping.
Yeah, he can help you out. All right. So NCAA basketball, I've got nothing of it in the form of an update. I'm sure Michigan State still sucks. It's making me just sad.
I haven't watched one college basketball game all year. Don't plan to until March.
I see Gonzaga's 10-0. Michigan State's 7-3 now. Okay, they're 23rd. Awesome.
There you go. Making a comeback.
They've won 2 in a row. They beat Nebraska and Rutgers. Rutgers was actually
Rutgers
ranked.
is good. I think Nebraska stinks.
They beat Rutgers by 23.
Ooh.
Like, what?
Rutgers only had like one loss, I think.
So Ohio State and Michigan State are both 2-3 in the Big Ten. The only team that's doing pretty well is Michigan, undefeated, 9-0.
There you go.
And they're up to 10th, actually. Nobody believes in them yet. Wisconsin's ahead of them at 9-2. Iowa's ahead of them at 9-2. Illinois is right behind them at 8-3. Crazy.
Big Ten's always solid.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of which, let's go into NCAA football. So our bowl pick'em, Bear, is coming down to me and you.
Yep.
It doesn't matter who wins. And it's
all
got to
about
be
tiebreaker.
It's all about tiebreaker. 80 points versus 74. So,
which honestly shouldn't have happened anyways. If Luke Fickell knew how to coach or have any sort of time management, I would have beat you, but whatever. Just like Cincinnati should have beat Georgia.
Yep.
But in typical shitty coaching style, with 1:30 left,
Bear loses to me.
the opposing team has no timeouts. You have 3rd and 2 on your opponent's 45, if I recall correctly, and you decide to throw a pass instead of run the ball. Makes a bunch of sense. Yeah, let's not run clock. Let's throw a pass. But whatever. And coaches will learn one of these days, and that's exactly why Fickell will stay at Cincinnati and he won't move up to a bigger, better school because he can't make a decision like that. It's just dumb.
He'll move up somewhere.
Yeah, and he'll lose there, and he'll lose there too.
Yeah, there's too many other dumb coaches that got good jobs out there.
Too many coaches worry so much about X and O's, which is what their background is, what they're so good at. They can do it in their sleep. Maybe they should do something about time management.
Yeah, the smartest thing he did was turn down the Michigan State job.
Well, he ain't he turned down beating Georgia too, which he should have done and could have done and would have done.
Yep. So you and I will we'll see what happens. 80 and 74 are the final scores we have for the points total. So closest wins. Doesn't matter who wins the title because either way we're ahead of everybody. I saw a few things. We'll get into the Sugar Bowl here in a little bit, but a few things of note. Florida lost. I saw this and I cracked up. Florida lost the Goodyear Cotton Bowl, whose logo is ironically a flying shoe. So I found that pretty good. Didn't even think about that. The Sugar Bowl ratings, like I said, we'll get to the Sugar Bowl as a whole there, but the ratings 19.1, highest rated sporting event non-NFL since the Super Bowl last year, or since the college football. What was it, national championship last year?
I'm not sure. Didn't see that one, but possibly.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good, and they're able to. They pull ratings. Ohio State still, people don't like them, but they still watch them. Yeah, so any non-NFL sporting event since last year's national championship game. So they always pull ratings. That's Ohio State. And the other game, I mean, it was close, but 18.9. Notre Dame and Alabama.
Yep. And national championship will get big viewership. I mean, you got literally two of the most popular schools, probably the top two popular schools in all of college football.
Yeah, it's going to be good, and we'll talk about the other game here momentarily. But I did want to make a comment. I saw this screenshot of somebody that you mentioned Cincinnati earlier that said this year this will be the most dangerous man on Cincinnati's roster next year. He watched the whole trophy presentation by himself after they lost in the Peach Bowl. Number 4, Justin Harris.
Yeah, I saw that.
I thought that was he took it personal. And
that ain't gonna mean shit.
He's actually a pretty good player.
It don't mean nothing. Yes, I sat because we lost the game, and I
don't think he wanted anybody to notice, though. Nobody, opposing team noticed it.
Yeah, it ain't gonna matter. Nothing but a story. It don't matter.
You're right, because they'll pass the ball on 3rd and 2 instead of run
it. Yeah. That's fantastic.
Dub took 20 under, by the way.
And you had 21?
Yep.
Jesus.
Oh, that'll be interesting. I hope when we go to the second tiebreaker.
Which will be?
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we don't have to because 21 and 20.
I was hoping he would have picked 21, and then I think the second tiebreaker would have been most wins on the year.
Yeah. And then when you guys tie at that, it would be, all right, fine. Coin flip. We'd actually have to do regular season wins, average, whatever. We'd get some fantastic tiebreakers in here. All right. So back to the Sugar Bowl. I mean, Ohio State won handily. I'm not surprised they won. I was surprised at how they won. That was absolutely insane.
There's not one person on this earth, and if they tell you this, they're a liar. There's not one person who predicted an Ohio State blowout. Not one. I don't want to hear it. It's a lie. I don't care what you say. You're a liar. Because at no point, one, did I think that they would win that game, which obviously sometimes I can be pessimistic. But, I figured it would be close. I figured it would be something just like, last year it would come down to the last play or something along those lines. And right when Clemson ran right down the field and scored right off the bat, I was like, yep, here we go. Like, this will be it.
Same.
But, Ohio State played very good ball, but you gotta put a lot of that on. You gotta put a lot of that on Clemson. I mean, that's all on Dabo. Don't rank them 11th. You gave them bulletin board material. You did this. You know what happens. I mean, they're already a talented team, and I mean, they just absolutely just squashed Clemson. They squashed Lawrence. They played physical. That's what they needed to do. And the biggest thing they need to do is get it to their tight ends, which they did.
Oh my God.
That's how you win. They've been wide open all year, and it seems like it's always like that. But in all big games, Ohio State's won. What do? Common denominator, they throw to the tight end. Go back and watch. It's just how it is. They did it against Oregon. They did it against Alabama. Obviously, they had Zeke, so it was a little different. But when you watch some of these big games, everyone thinks, they're going to go to Olave and Wilson, or, okay, they'll run it with Sermon, or Fields is going to do something. Everyone forgets about the tight ends, and that's exactly what happened.
And then it opens up everybody else.
And then Lawrence got his ass beat. I mean, they were very physical with him. They were physical with their running back.
They were just getting him ready for Jacksonville.
Yeah, I mean,
I think a lot of it comes down to Ryan Day, is he just called the right plays at the right time. Dabo got outcoached.
Yeah, he did.
Well, Dabo's never.
We always shit on Dabo on this show.
Yeah, let's say Dabo's not the coach. Basically, what's his name? What's the defensive coordinator?
Yeah.
Venables.
He got outcoached on offense on defense, and then because he didn't know when he lost his that safety.
Yeah. The linebacker.
Not the one that got ejected. The one that had to sit out the first half.
Yes.
Because he got ejected in the championship.
Mueller or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He sat out the first half. And then when that douchebag Stalsky, I don't know, douche.
Douche.
He got
Neck roll. I call him neck roll. I said that's what he gets for wearing a big dumb neck roll like that.
Yeah, fake ass Boz. Right. He watched that damn Boz 30 for 30 15 times in a row and think he tough. I ain't seen anybody use them damn things since then.
I see why he used that neck roll, because he doesn't know how to fucking tackle.
Right. Exactly. So, and then once he got ejected, old Venables didn't know what the hell to do, which is astonishing.
And the funny thing is he didn't know their defense didn't know what to do before that. You saw him being you knew right when he got ejected it was over. Like I knew right then and there. I was like, all right, this is it, because they were confused with him in. Imagine
how many times did Ohio State's offense call a play, and you could see they were calling it quickly because defense for Clemson was just not set. They looked confused and lost.
Mm-hmm. The entire
beautiful
time.
It was fun to watch.
It was fun. It was a fun game to watch.
And their OC will be gone. Venables will be gone next year too.
I don't know. I just don't know where he's going to go.
He's going to the NFL. He's going to the NFL. He'll be a defensive coordinator in the NFL. Guaranteed.
He better not.
I like him.
I don't know why, because you got 6 games on one team and you get your doors blown off by 20. They dropped a quarter on you.
Well, do you guys? Oh, look at that. Pepsi Zero Sugar. That's the drink of choice. Finally, you switched to the good shit there, Cody Bryant.
That was a
No, my daughter just fell all over the place.
Huh.
I'd rather have a Wolf Cola, but
Wolf Cola.
Pepsi Zero will do.
I do want to mention that yes, it was fun to watch. It was amazing to see. We're gonna have a great national championship. I mean, I've been looking at this, and I watched Alabama the last 3 games they've played, and it's literally, if Ohio State plays like they did, it is literally 2 of the same teams playing themselves. Their defenses are very much the same. Their offenses are the same. Ohio State uses their tight ends more, like Bear said, in that last game than Alabama does. But, I mean, you've got Najee Harris, Devonta Smith, who's your Heisman winner, by the way, and Mac. But I think who? I think Justin's a better quarterback. I'm really looking forward to this game. This might be the best national championship that we see in a long time.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. And Alabama's defense they're not good like they have been in years past. They're not as physical, and that's where Ohio State has to win again. They have to be more physical.
Absolutely.
Alabama hasn't gotten that yet, and they gotta go and they gotta get in there and beat up Mac Jones. Unfortunately, they're gonna have to double Devonta Smith because Sean Wade he's terrible. He's gonna get his lunch.
Oh, he will
all day. And that's all they're gonna do. They're gonna run underneath routes, and then eventually they're gonna hit him over the top. And they need to stop that. And they need to hit Smith at the line. They need to beat him up. They need to play press. They need a safety over the top. And if they do that, Mac Jones isn't going to know where to go with that ball, and they're going to have time to get to him and hit him. And that's what they need to do. On the opposite end of it, as long as Fields isn't getting hit and plays, I mean, he doesn't have to play like he did against Clemson. That's one of the performances in a playoff you'll never see again. But he had as many touchdowns as incompletions. Insane. Yeah. But Alabama's defense also can get beat, and there's one common denominator which you haven't seen here recently, right? We just saw the tight ends against Clemson. Saban's going to understand that. You saw Sermon in the last 2 games. You saw Olave come back, and everyone was all hyped on him. He had a huge game. But who is that one outlier that still hasn't, he kind of got lost in the shuffle the last few weeks? Garrett Wilson. He's going to have a monster game. Guaranteed.
Should be interesting. And the game's on Monday?
Monday night.
Yep. And I'm looking forward to it. Do you guys – I know the other thing that's been going on is all these rumors about Urban going to Jacksonville. Do you think something like that would happen? Or do you think it's just bullshit?
No, they pay him $12 million.
That's what I said.
If the price is right.
That's right.
12 mil.
If it was me, I wouldn't give up my cushy desk job, but hey.
Do you think with the right coach, Trevor Lawrence is going to do well in the NFL?
Put him with the right team. Yeah,
I think.
Well, he's going to Jacksonville. He's going to have James Robinson. That's going to help him on offense.
He's fine with Jackson. He's fine. He will be fine.
Yeah, he'll be all right in Jacksonville.
Fine.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't go to the Jets. Poor Justin Fields might go there. I feel for him.
Yeah, the Jets is just a terrible organization in general.
Yeah.
At least with the Jaguars, they're remotely set up a little bit, and they have what 3 or 4 picks in between the first and second rounds this year, I think.
Yeah. I mean, and they traded away their best defensive player to the Ravens, and I think they got a 3rd round pick out of him. And you're going to get Lawrence in. Your offense is pretty good. You got James Robinson, you got DJ Shark, you got Laviska Shenault, you got Cole. I mean, they have a good young receiving core. They have a great young running back who no one saw coming. Their offensive line is shit, so they're going to have to draft offensive line. There's no doubt about it. And they're going to have to build their defense. But
right.
Lawrence,
which still ain't bad. With
they'll be fine.
And they're in a division. And they're in a division they can win. Right. I mean, granted, I don't think they do the first year. I think they get maybe 5 or 6 wins, maybe.
Because I mean, the Colts have a great defense, and yeah, you got Jonathan Taylor, but their receiving core isn't the greatest. And who's going to be quarterback next year? If it's Jacoby Brissett, they're going to go back to 8-8 or 7-9.
But he got traded.
Brissett, no, he's still their backup.
No, he's still there.
And the Titans, have obviously Derrick Henry, a great offense, but their defense is shit. You got Houston, who knows what's going to happen.
They're a dumpster fire.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, they got talent all over the place. And
they just need the right fucking coach and GM to use it. Because they helped.
If Houston wasn't so obsessed with New England, they'd probably be better off.
Right.
Yeah, they just hired New England's personnel director or something like that as their GM, I think. Nick Costanza or something like that.
Well, what's shitty is you look at them, you look at Houston, and you're just like, they traded away what? They traded Tunzel, or they traded,
They got Tunzel.
They got Tunzel for a first-round pick that's the 3rd pick in the draft, right?
Yeah, Miami gets the 3rd pick.
Miami gets the 3rd pick. They just missed the playoffs at 10-6, first team out, and they didn't expect to go there this year. Still, Tua, I don't know if he's going to be their answer. I would not be shocked if they took a quarterback too. I don't think they do it, but it wouldn't. Wouldn't surprise me. They got 3 first-round picks.
Chan Gailey just resigned today. They'll be fine. They'll get a good non-800-year-old offensive coordinator in there.
I was saying, how the hell does he still keep getting recycled in the league? Good God!
I didn't even know he was still in the league.
I didn't know he was still alive.
It's funny because he was with Buffalo, and then look what happened. After he left, the whole organization turned around and they start winning.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Dallas, they turned it around for, a little bit, went 10-6 and 13-3. And
well, Chan Gailey took him over late. He sucked. He couldn't even win a title with them either.
That's what I'm saying. He did awful. Got better when he left.
Not really. They got Dave Campo.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Oh God, I forgot about that.
He was like the Quaker Oats man or something.
Yes, he was. So with the Jets, I know they're expected to make a big trade in the offseason. Do you think it would be Sam Darnold, or are they trading the number 2 pick?
I think they should keep Darnold. I think Darnold's fine. I have no problems with Sam Darnold as quarterback. He just
y'all got mad at me when I said that a couple weeks ago.
I like Sam Darnold.
Right. No, I didn't.
I didn't get mad at you. I like Sam Darnold.
Not with Darnold.
I said Sam Darnold was all right.
He is all right. He needs a whole organization. I think we all shit on the organization.
Yeah.
He needs a coach that's not Adam Gase.
Yeah. I said he'd be a lot better if he was somewhere that knew what the hell they were doing.
Oh, we all agree there.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course we agree there, but when you get rid of Adam Gase, that kind of changes it. So now we're going to see what they can do with an actual real coach, whoever they get. And
Joe Douglas is GM, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. So, yeah, I think they'll be fine. I don't think they need to draft a quarterback. I think that's dumb. I think you need to, get yourself another playmaker.
You draft everything else.
Yeah. Your buddy Josh Jacobs got arrested, DUI. Awesome.
Yeah. No, he should have scored a touchdown against Miami, and that probably wouldn't happen.
I don't know if you saw this, but the leg brace that Alex Smith wore, I don't know, do you happen to see this? Wife made it a trophy.
Hall of Fame.
Well, that's the closest he's going to get to one, too.
Yeah, pretty sweet. But hey.
Beat Brady this week.
I freaking hope. That'd be awesome. Derrick Henry, he's 8th person in NFL history to run for 2,000 yards. Awesome for him. And let's talk about the playoffs. It's time for the playoffs. So like we said earlier, Dolphins are the first team out in the AFC. We knew a team would get out. They lost, so they were out. We've got quite a bit of games this week. We got, 2 NFC games on Saturday and 1 on Sunday.
Yeah,
NFC.
3
NFC.
apiece Saturday. Oh, yeah.
NFC, 2 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday. But there's 3 games each day, yes. Gonna be crazy.
Yeah, love that. NFL did a great job.
All that matters. Yeah.
Yes, they did. So, and now that we've got 7 teams, which is awesome. We know that the Chiefs and Packers have the bye weeks. That's great. They'll play the lowest seeded teams who are left after this week. But Saturday, so first game. Let's just all make our picks. What do we got? We got him. There he is. Caleb, CMU, Chippewa. What's up? Has Wayne got you on mute?
No. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What's up, Caleb? We told him you could host the show, but he said no.
My job.
It's his job. So real quick, let's just go around the horn. First game is on Saturday is the Buffalo Bills at home to the Indianapolis Colts. Line is 6.5. I got the Bills winning by more than 6.5. I think they win by 14.
I think it's going to be I think it's going to be closer than people think. And the Bills like to do Bills things in the playoffs. I still think they win, but it'll be like field goal wise. Yeah.
If they lose, I'm throwing Parrot through a table. Bills Mafia. Cody Bryant, what do you got?
Yeah, I mean, Bills, it'll be more than 6, but not by much. It might be, I'd say, 8 points because Josh Allen is going Josh Allen. He's gotten a lot better this year. I told you.
He's going to throw 4 touchdowns and run for another?
He's going to throw for 4 touchdowns and have 2 interceptions and a fumble. I guarantee you.
He didn't throw.
He's going to try to do too much, which is what I said last year. And I'm saying again, he's going to try to do too much. He's done it this year already. He's going to try to do too much, and it's going to almost cost them the game, except for they're playing the Colts.
Dude,
so it's not going to cost them the game.
I think they're getting to the AFC Championship. I'm going to ride that. I'm going to ride that to the Chiefs, and then they're going to get beat. They're going to get beat. But he's only thrown like 10 picks this year. Maybe 10, 12, 10, somewhere in there. So on almost 40 touchdowns.
Try to do too much. He didn't have that many last year either, but he tried to do too much towards the end of that game against the Texans, which is the same thing he's going to do this year.
Bear, can you just tell me how? Actually, I'm going to look it up. Cody Bryant, because you're pissing me off. He had 9 picks last year, 2019. 9 picks. Here, let's go to 18. 2018. 10 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. 2019, 20 touchdowns, 9 interceptions.
I didn't say he threw more interceptions before than he did now. That's not what I said.
No, you said it was about the same. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and it's about the same.
But this year, he's doubled his touchdowns each year. 10
I'm
to
not
20,
talking
20
about
to
touchdowns.
almost 40.
I was talking about interceptions, and I said his interceptions are about the same, which I'm right. It's plus or minus like 2. I say he's going to try to do too much. That's how he turns the ball over. He turns the ball over when he tries to do too much.
But I don't. Do you really think that 10 picks is too much, though, in a season?
No,
that's
not
up
for
there
as
in the
much
top
as they
tier.
pass the ball. No, when quarterbacks are throwing the ball 25, 30 times a game, no, 10 interceptions is nothing.
Well, he's throwing it a lot more than 20 to 25 times a game.
Well, I'm just saying in comparison. I mean, like the average is around 25 to 30 times.
Right. Well, he's got to be throwing probably 35, 40? Well, not 40, probably 30, 35.
Right. So, I mean, 10 interceptions is nothing.
But your fear with him is?
I say he's going to try to
choke.
do too much. No, that's not what I said. Choking and trying to do too much are 2 completely different things.
Man, you just want to see Jake Fromm, don't you?
No.
Or Matt Barkley.
All I said, that's the only thing that worries me about Josh Allen. Josh Allen is a good quarterback.
Yeah, what helped him out is getting Stephon Diggs. That truly changed the entire thing for him.
For one, that helped because he has someone legit to throw to on both sides of the field.
Thank God.
I mean, he's got John Brown, but I mean, you can, double him or scheme to, you could scheme over the top or something to defend John Brown, and then that's one of his biggest options downfield taken away, which is why he would try to do too much to keep a play going or try to create something on his own.
Right.
And that's where 80% of his turnovers come from. It's not like the defense is actually beating him. He's beating himself. And that's what I said. And that's what I've been saying. That's what's worrying me about Josh Adams. Like, is he going to try to do too much at the wrong time and it's going to cost them the game?
We'll see. I hope it doesn't. And we got to hope their defense holds up too. All right. Then the second game on Saturday, you have the the Cody Rams against the Seattle Seahawks. I'll take the Seahawks. It's -4.5. I think they win by more than 4.5.
Is Goff playing?
Nope.
Then yeah.
Nope. Same dude from last week.
Seahawks by 7, even though the Seahawks suck.
Which the funny thing is, you couldn't even tell if Goff was in or out if you just looked at the stat line blindly. 280 yards, one pick, or I think it was an interception. Yeah, 280 yards, one interception, and no touchdowns. You wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah, I mean that's true. I still think. I mean, in Seattle, I think they're going to get it. But I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's the Seahawks aren't that good either. So, but Russell Wilson gets hot. Russell Wilson gets hot in the playoffs. Seems like he always does. So we'll see.
And then Saturday night, the Bucs at the football team, 7.5 for the Bucs.
Yeah, football team's gonna win that game outright. I'll tell you, I'm mark it down right now. No Mike Evans. The Bucs struggle against guys who can get pressure on the quarterback and who has the best defensive line in football. The Washington football team. Chase Young and Montez Sweat are gonna give Brady nightmares. They're gonna wish the Bucs kept that, haven't made the playoffs since 2007 because Brady's gonna get beat up. And even if they happen to sneak it out, it's not gonna be by a lot. Last second field goal, maybe.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. I'm taking the football team in the line. I think the Bucs still pull it out. Small victory, probably 6. But it's going to be a squeaker. It's going to be one of them Tom Brady things at the end where he's just going to have to play fast because he's going to get beat up all game, but he's going to be doing little dinks and dumps all the rest of the game because that's all he can do anymore.
Well, yeah. But
Cody.
McLaurin can get warm here.
Yep. Doggy.
All right, Bucs by 10.
Bucs by 10. All right. And by the way, we had Bills, Seahawks, and Bucs for dub. And on to Sunday, the first game on Sunday at 1 o'clock, 1:05 is the Ravens at Titans. Ravens are 4.5-point favorites.
They're the hot team. I mean, Lamar is on fire right now. Absolute fire. And I think that they're going to come out and they're going to beat Tennessee. They're going to avenge last year's loss when Derrick Henry ran all over them as the Ravens were the 1 seed last year. Came off the bye and got destroyed by Derrick Henry. They got destroyed by Derrick Henry again this year. So they've lost to him the last 2 times because of Derrick Henry. I think that it's going to be a good game. A lot of running, but I'm going to go with the Ravens. Did you say it was 4.5?
Yep.
Ravens by 6.
So since it's a matchup of, Ohio State and Alabama running backs, right? Give me the Buckeye running back. I think J.K. Dobbins, who's been coming on, as you know, lately too, scored a couple this past week. I think he does as well. I don't think he runs for as much as Derrick Henry, but as a team they will. And I'm taking the Ravens here too. 4.5 is kind of close. But I think they get it. I think they get it by 7.
I think Greg Roman's going to actually come out and try to pass the ball instead of messing up the offense like he did the last like he did last year against the Titans. So I think they're going to pass more instead of trying to run the ball. Ravens by 12.
I like that. I think that's a good strategy. I didn't think of that, but yeah, I mean, Hollywood Brown he's been getting warm too. I think he scored in 5 of the last 6 games. So
yeah, as long as they don't drop the damn ball.
Yep, he's got to catch it, but he can burn them.
All right, and then the next game on Sunday. So we have the 4:40 game. The Bears at the Saints. 8.5 for the Saints. Saints by Saints by more than 8.5.
I said by 17.
Who are they playing?
Bears. Bears squeaked in because the Cardinals can't win a game.
Jeez, impeach, man. They should
Cardinals
be the Saints and buy too.
Cardinals are lucky they didn't win the game because they would have got beaten by 31 because Murray wouldn't have been able to play.
Right. So, and then your Sunday night game, Browns at Steelers. Steelers by 3.5. And Bear, I'll let you speak first because I'm going to go on a small rant.
I was on the Browns until Stefanski was out. That makes me lean back towards Pittsburgh. But I think that he'll put a good game plan in place. I don't think they showed all their cards. They rested Chubb for quite a bit of that game, and he still had a few good runs. I think they're gonna run the piss out of Chubb this week. But I think Baker's gonna step up. So I'm gonna stick with my pick. I'm gonna stick with the Browns. They're all gonna be healthy. They're just not gonna have their head coach. So I'm gonna take the Browns in an upset.
I think, and you know how much I hate the Steelers. I hate them. And I was all big on Cleveland. But I don't know what it is. I fucking hate Baker Mayfield. I think he tries to take over and do things that he can't do. And Chubb's their best. I seeing that guy, what he can run for every week. So what is it, Baker? Anytime he throws over 30 times, they lose a game, right? And when they get behind, they start throwing more instead of, they could run it more. And Chubb, what is Chubb averaging? 5-6 yards a carry?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah. And I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just me. I just hate Baker Mayfield. And I didn't realize how much I hate Baker Mayfield until this past week. And it was the dumbest play, too. It was the dumbest fucking play. It was the last play when they had to get that first down. I'm like, nope, couldn't give it to Chubb, the guy who fucking deserves it. Baker has to run it and get the first down and get up and do his fucking hand snap for a first down. And I just wanted to, I don't even know why I was so angry.
But it was a great play, though. I don't get that. It was a great play.
No, it was a great play.
Everyone thought Chubb was going to get the ball. It was a fantastic play call. No one thought Baker was going to have a blocker run outside, and they got the first down with ease. I mean,
I hope he gets fucking slaughtered. I love Nick Chubb, but I think this week they lose by 10.
So you're rooting for a rapist? Is that what I heard?
No. Well, I could say that. I'm rooting. Are you rooting for a guy that beats women in Cleveland? Kareem Hunt? Same stupid shit.
Well, I mean, you
proven on camera.
Women. She was a racist. She deserved to get kicked.
Fuck out of here.
I mean, you can say the same thing about both of those starting quarterbacks. I mean, one just goes in the bathroom, the other one does his dirt outside Cheesecake Factory.
Everyone know that's a lie.
I'm just saying.
Bad take. The bitch admitted it wasn't him. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying.
Admitted it. And I'm by no means a Baker Mayfield fan after he planted the flag at Ohio State, but those are absolutely egregious takes. Egregious.
And if Baker was as fast as he thought he was, he could have outran that damn campus cop.
And you're right.
I wasn't even talking that. I think I hate Baker Mayfield so plant. And I think
because you hate Baker Mayfield because he's not as good as he says he is.
Oh, I'm not a Cleveland fan. I'm a Dallas fan. No. So I got to sit and eat this year and like every year. So
he's a quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, he's better than Will.
You can hate Jared Goff too, but he's better than 31 other people. He's a quarterback in the NFL.
I don't know about that. I wouldn't say Jared Goff's better than 31 other people.
Well, there's 90 quarterbacks in the NFL, so I think he's better than 31 of them.
So right. So collectively this year, he's played 2 games against the Steelers. He's thrown for 119 and 196. Granted, this past week they ran more. Well, but he did pass times.
Yeah, and he played JV Steeler squad too. Honestly, he played JV. He played a JV defense this past week, and it didn't look all that great. And what's his name? Joel Bitonio won't be out on the field either. Mm-hmm. So, and his replacement was getting waxed by the second and third string D linemen. Like, there was no Cam Hayward, there was no TJ Watt.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be like the first game when it was 38-7 Steelers.
Oh no, because Ben is washed too.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I think that, he's not, but they don't have anybody else either. Mason Rudolph, no.
Right. Yeah.
And they were playing Dobbs,
Ben, I
too.
agree. Yeah, right. Yeah. Right. But no, I think that I'm with you. I mean, it's going to be hard for them. Ben's washed, but, I mean, that defense is tough. And I think that, I think the best thing that the Steelers did for themselves was trade for Minkah Fitzpatrick. I'm sad that Miami doesn't have him because that would have really helped him this year. But Minkah was a great pickup for Pittsburgh, and I know it was last year, but what a great pickup!
No, that hold up that defense a lot. So now, the Steelers going to turn into the Ravens.
I don't even know where Minkah. They traded him for that reason, and they got Byron Jones. But God, they would have had Howard, Jones, and Minkah. Someone would have had to play the slot.
Yeah.
They had to get rid of him.
Yeah. Well, Minkah didn't want to be there because they were trying to, they were basically tanking.
And Miami got a first round pick out of that too, I think, didn't they?
Yeah.
I think so. Yep.
Yeah. Then they go 10-6. Look at them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then Minkah, he's what? He's the starting safety for them, isn't he?
I believe so.
Yeah.
So, it all worked out in the end.
Yeah, it worked out for him. It was definitely – he went to the right team he needed to go to. He still had 80 tackles. Yeah. Pretty good for him. And, he had 4 picks. He's a good player. He went to the right team, but he had to get out of Miami. It was good for both sides. Both sides won. They really did.
Yep.
And, all right. And then that's it. So we should see what happens. I'm going to actually – if I don't know why I was so angry. I've always been rooting for the Browns against the Steelers, but I don't know if it was this past week why I got so pissed off. I'm like, you know what? Fuck Baker Mayfield. I'm done with him. And I think I just got so upset about I don't know if it was Ohio State thing or I think because I know you had Chubb this year. I had Chubb last year. And I love Chubb, man. He's a stud. And I like Kareem Hunt a lot. And even before the beating. And I wish they had another quarterback. I wish they did.
Yeah, well, he's also the first one who's played quarterback in 16 games back-to-back years since Brian Stipe, too. So
Jesus Christ.
Take that, Bill, 1977, 78, I think, or something like that. So take that as you will. People can hate on Baker and do whatever, but, he's a little better game manager than Jared Goff. So,
my favorite was Carter shut his fucking mouth after Ohio State won and Cleveland won when he went into the weekend. I know he is. Who both gonna lose?
He's more pessimistic than I am.
Yeah, I know you're pretty pessimistic, but he makes you look like a fucking rookie.
You should have had to sit with me during the Ohio State game. I felt so bad for my lovely girlfriend and her sister.
Were you yelling, screaming?
Well, we were at Buffalo Wild Wings, but I was like. Because I don't root for Dallas to lose, but I wanted them to lose so bad. And then they do something, and I'd be like, damn it, why you do that? Like, that was a terrible play. But then I'd be like, no, I want them to lose. That's right, I forgot.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Now our phones are going to blow up.
Oh, yeah. Dub hears you.
I think I got into, besides the argument with Dub, I think I got into about 5 Twitter arguments with people as well about that shit. So.
Oh, I love it.
It is what it is. What? I don't work for the team. I don't give a fuck. My fan logic is right on. Why would I not want a healthier team with a crappier schedule?
I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. I agree with you.
I just don't get that.
If they would have, if they would have won, I would have been happy with them winning, but then I would have pulled for the Redskins or the football team to win on Sunday night.
I didn't want that because then they would have lost another draft pick.
Yeah, they would have lost another. They would have dropped down one, and could have been worse.
Luckily, there's teams up there that need quarterbacks and offensive players, and Dallas should land Surtain or should land Caleb Farley from Virginia Tech. They're going to get one of the top 2 cornerbacks in the draft. So I'm absolutely happy where they ended up. But worst case scenario, they get a top 2 offensive tackle. So worst case scenario, they're getting. I like that.
Tackle or corner.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of sexy drafts. Give me the ugly, down and dirty, good tackles. Like
that's why they're Lions. That's why they were good. That's why they got good with the Lions when they took Frederick and Martin and all those.
And
guys.
Everyone hated it. Everyone's like,
I loved it.
Remember, they were going to take Johnny Manziel, and they ended up taking. I think that's when they took Zach Martin, yep. And everyone was all pissed about it. I'm like, oh, why? Like they just took the best guard in college football, and you're mad about that. And now look how that one turned out.
Turned out great. And Johnny Football is playing in the B League or C or D or F League or whatever the fuck he's in now.
Playing with his own D. That's all he's doing.
Yeah. He's playing in the Total Sports Dome out in Rush, right off of 20.
That's right.
I think I saw him coaching some throwing practice or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. See, now if the Rams would have did that and got a lineman, last time they got a lineman and they had a top draft pick, they won a Super Bowl with him.
Oh, Mr. Pace.
Just saying. I went to 2. But no, what do we do? What do they do? Still going to rehab for all this stuff. What do they do? They trade away the whole damn farm to pick a below average quarterback coming out of college. And not even just any college, the Pac-12. And look where it's gotten us. Nowhere. In a Super Bowl, not even in a Super Bowl appearance that had nothing to do with him. For him to complete half of his damn passes or less than half of his damn passes.
All right. So it's time for Jeopardy.
Okay, good.
The Trebek Wars, part 1. Part 2 will be on episode 250. Cody Bryant, have you decided what you're going to do?
Yeah, let's just go cutthroat. Why not?
Menage a trois, baby. That's what I'm liking.
Here we go. We're having a Bukake episode.
Yeah, we'll go Dutch.
So, Wayne, you're the man. You can take over from here.
See, you go to Dane. Oh.
What?
I was going to say, if we had all went to Conal Barrett, we probably wouldn't be going Dutch. But
we got you now. You're back.
I have a question. There's an entire, section that's just for parrot.
We get them.
Okay. So it's it'll just be like a regular round then.
Is that is it wrestling related?
Yes.
I guess we can just make all those 1 point. How's that?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All those can be 1 point.
Okay. You ready to read it?
Yeah. Round 1. What are the category? Rules. Go ahead.
The rules. The rules will work just like the last time. First round is sports. Second round, pro wrestling. There's 1 daily double in each round. At the end of the sports round, there will be a middle Jeopardy, which works just like Final Jeopardy. And the points accumulated will carry over to round 2. To dedicate this to the late, great Alex Trebek, the theme for the sports round is actual questions that have appeared on the TV show or a video game incarnation of Jeopardy. The wrestling round has no theme at this time. Once again, for the wrestling round, Parrot, supposed to have his own category. Correct answers and Parrot's team gets the points. Incorrect answer, Bear and Gray get the points.
Well, now it's just we get the point. So since is everything 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 points then?
Yes. Well, you mean for that round? Let me see.
For the wrestling round, I guess because one's sports, one's wrestling. I guess everything might just be the same.
Yeah, I mean everything's 5 points for the 5 categories.
Okay, so then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for rounds 1 and 2. I like it.
For rounds 1 and 2, sure. There you go.
Okay. All right.
And he says, we got Cody here, but no Parrot. We'll go first in round 1 since they came up a bit short last time.
All right. So we can go Cody, Bear, me, and then we steal like normal, and then we'll go reverse round 2.
What are the categories?
Yeah, what are the categories, Wayne?
I'll get there. I'm writing this down. Categories are round 1, sports, championships, hodgepodge, college sports, football, grab bag. Once again, we have championships, hodgepodge, college sports, football, grab bag.
Okay. And are you the timer and the scorekeeper?
Oh shit! I forget to do the timing. I can do the timing, I guess. Yeah.
I can keep points if you need me to. I'll get another chart ready.
Yeah, you do the points. You do the. Yeah, I'm just the talking head.
Okay. All right. So Cody, Bear, and Gray. Here we go. Cody Bryant.
All right, man. Let's hodgepodge for 3.
Hodgepodge for 3. I gotta find it. All right. Where'd it go? Did I delete it already? All right. Are we ready? Hodgepodge for 3 points. A modified version of baseball was given this name in 1926 by a YMCA official.
Softball.
Correct.
Nice.
Nice.
I was thinking of cricket.
Yeah, so was I.
I was like, nah, it's the YMCA though. They ain't got that.
Right.
All right. I'm going to do football for 3, please.
Football for 3. Ding, 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 ding.
Already? Jesus.
Yeah, daily double.
I can't even do anything off that, can I?
Going up to 5.
Okay.
Oh, up to 5? Okay.
All right.
Yeah, because that's the highest total.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
okay.
I'll do 5.
Okay, doing 5, daily double. He's the most recent Super Bowl winning quarterback. He's the most recent Super Bowl winning starting quarterback to hail from a non-division 1A school. And my 20-year-old kid got this right over the phone.
Oof. That's a lot of pressure. Non-division 1A school. Nick Foles?
Incorrect.
I can't steal. It's a daily double.
Yeah, I can't remember where I went to school.
I thought it was Nick Foles too. And plus I can't steal it because it was a daily double.
Do you know Cody?
I'm gonna say.
I was trying
Kurt
to think
Warner.
back. It's got to be one before that.
What do you got, Wayne?
Joe Flacco.
Oh yeah, he was
Oh, Shane
Delaware.
Falco.
Delaware.
Yeah.
I didn't go back that far. I got to Foles, and that's about as far as I got. But now
All right.
I look where he went to
Oh,
school.
Good question.
I went too far.
Wayne, give me championships for 3.
Championships for 3. All right.
Went to Arizona.
Championships for 3. In 1989, this Canadian team won its first Stanley Cup.
Ottawa.
Incorrect.
God damn it. Back to Cody.
The 89, what, Canadian team?
Mm-hmm.
In 1989, this Canadian team won its first Stanley Cup.
Is it the Oilers? Is it Edmonton? Is that who they are, the Oilers?
Yes, that's who they are, but it ain't them.
Okay. No.
Do I get to steal? Or is that it?
Yep, you do.
Okay, we go to 3.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, shit. I'll go with. There's only 2 that I can really guess. I'll go with The Calgary Flames.
That is correct.
It was either that or Vancouver.
That's why I went. Yeah, because we knew Montreal had it. I'm like, I was stuck between Calgary and Ottawa, and fucking it's Calgary.
All right, I'm about to -2 now. I'm on my way.
Okay.
Well, you don't lose any, so you get 3. You're at 3.
Well, you lose for the daily double, don't you?
Oh, you bet. Oh, you're right. Fuck. Shit.
Yep.
Damn, you're right. So now you're at -2. Thank you
That's what I'm saying.
Thank you for your honest play.
No, I wouldn't lie about that. If we were going for a whole bunch of money, maybe I would, but bragging rights, that's okay.
All right. Yeah, Cody's our 2-time defending singles champ, by the way.
That's true, and he's on his way right now as he's leading. Cody Bryant.
Yeah. Let's go with football for 2.
Football for 2. These 2 teams tied the record for most Super Bowl losses at 5.
You're pretty faint too, by the way.
I am.
Yes.
We tried this. These 2 teams tied the record for most Super Bowl
You're
losses
back.
at 5.
2 teams. 5.
So he's got to get both right. Don't tell him if one's correct. He's got to say both.
Oh, I gotta try to think. He's been there 5 times. Enough to lose 5 times. I'm gonna say the Giants and Giants is what, NFC? Giants and shit. Giants and Packers.
Final answer.
No.
That is incorrect.
Okay. I know one of them, but I don't know the other. I'm gonna go with the I'm gonna go with the Bills and the Vikings.
That is also incorrect.
The Broncos is 1. Gotta think of what's Brady lost 3 himself. Well, don't nod or tell me. They lost 2 and they lost the Packers. Yeah, I'm gonna go Broncos and Patriots.
Incorrect.
I forgot about the Broncos. Is it Broncos and Bills?
No, it is Buffalo and New England. And I'm actually looking that up because I was surprised.
Really?
I knew the Bills
I thought
won
the
for
Broncos.
sure.
Well, the Bills only lost 4. They haven't been to 5 Super Bowls.
Yeah, they haven't been to
I'm
5.
contesting that one.
The Bills lost 4 in a row.
Yeah,
Right.
they've only been to 4 Super Bowls.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they've been to 5.
Guaranteed.
Okay, go ahead. Jeremy's the one who did it, not me.
Yeah, I know.
I don't
I'm
care.
not yelling at you.
I'm telling you, that's what the man put. Only once in a while is he wrong.
Or at least one Jeopardy show every time. Once a Jeopardy show. Well, I'm glad our host is checking that. And testing it. I thought the Broncos was for sure. Patriots, I wasn't sure on.
All right.
Well, wouldn't they both be at 4? Because I know Brady lost 3, and then they lost to the Bengals in like
that's
the
not a
80s
Super
or
Bowl.
something.
Patriots,
No, the Patriots.
they're AFC.
Yeah.
Bengals are AFC.
Didn't they? Who'd they?
They lost to the
Not the
Packers.
Bengals, the Bears. I mean, I'm
And
sorry.
then yeah, you're right. The Packers and Bears.
Yeah.
It should be the Broncos and Patriots.
Did you look?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Oh,
The Vikings and Bills both lost 4.
Well, good. I guess it's up to our. So it's Patriots and Broncos. And Wayne, we can't hear you.
Patriots and Buffalo Bills.
Is what he said.
Yes.
And
Patriots
Bear,
is correct. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, and the Broncos, it's the Broncos and Patriots have each lost a record 5 Super Bowls. The Vikings are 0-4, and the Bills are 0-4.
I didn't even know the Vikings lost 4.
Early.
Well, can I have my points then? Because his answers are wrong.
I think so.
Thank you.
To think that now we have to
We have to check and make sure
have to
if
check
we're all 3
Jeremy's
wrong.
answers.
Jeremy.
If I get hired for this job, again, I will fact check before I sit in my seat.
Thank you.
I will.
Jeremy trying to screw me out of points. Granted, the Patriots was a guess.
Okay. Well, this is great. Now we're gonna have to check every answer.
Great. Well, it's your turn, Bear. And we're only 4 questions in, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with grab bag for 3.
Grab bag 3. He was the last number 1 overall draft pick of the LA Lakers in 1982.
Number 1 overall draft pick of the Lakers in 82. Oh man. I
feel like this is bullshit because I feel like Cody knows, but it comes to me next. So good. Fuck Cody. But I think I'm wrong too.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Byron Scott.
Incorrect.
I think I'm wrong because I think he was a year or 2 earlier. I think he was 1980, but I'm going to still say Magic Johnson.
Incorrect.
No. Oh my gosh. It's either shit.
Magic was 80, right, Cody? Because 79 was him and Bird in the Michigan State against Indiana State.
Yeah, I would say he was 80. Shit. You know what? Just because my cousin is named after him, I can't remember. No, I can't remember if he was drafted or traded there.
We're just gonna say it was Magic Johnson. Don't even check.
No, Jamal Wilkes. That's I'm just throwing that out there. Jamal Wilkes.
No.
Damn.
Ready?
Fine, Michael Thompson.
Magic Johnson. Thank you. I'll take the point. No.
Is that
Michael
it? Everybody went?
Yeah, we're out.
James, I'm not worthy.
Damn it! That was gonna. I thought that was way earlier. I thought he was the late 70s.
Oh, maybe it was. Let's fact check it.
It might be. I was gonna say James Worthy. I thought James Worthy was like late 70s for whatever reason. I don't know why.
I thought Worthy was like 83, 84.
Damn it!
Right. Give me
I thought it was later.
Give me championships for that was what? That was grab bag for
3.
Grab bag for 3.
Give me championships for 2.
Man, pissed me off, James Worthy, son of a bitch.
I almost said that too, but that was just too obvious. Like honestly, it was.
All right, back to me. Championships for 2. On February 8th, 2010, the headline in a major newspaper in this city read, "Amen. After 43 years, our prayers are answered."
Seems like a trick question. Wait, what was the date again?
February 8th.
I know 2010, February 8th. Okay. Oh. God, I gotta think back.
Is it James Worthy?
Is it James Worthy?
No, Buffalo Bills.
The Harlem Globetrotters? What'd you say? They finally won the title after 43 years. Where's that timer at? I have all night.
Sorry. Fuck.
You're failing at the timing, so I'll take care of it.
Oh yeah, it's been more than 30 seconds, hasn't it?
It's been about an hour and a half.
Yeah. it's Friday.
Fuck. Philadelphia.
Incorrect.
I know it.
It's on Cody.
February 2010. And, gosh, 2010. No. Yeah, Pittsburgh. Yeah, Pittsburgh.
That is incorrect as well.
February 8th, 2010 should be New Orleans.
Bing, 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 bing.
New Orleans Saints.
Welcome back to 0.
Yeah. It was a 2009 year.
Yeah, good call. Well, you can go on to the next one. I think who's up? Cody?
Yeah.
Yep.
College for 4.
College sports for 4 points. Okay, I got my timer ready. This is the only private school playing in the Southeastern Conference, and it also has the smallest student body.
Okay. Let's see. Vanderbilt.
That is correct.
Nice. Very nice. I'm going to go with college for 3.
Did he get college for whatever it was?
Yeah. Cody got college for 4.
Nice.
Okay.
What was the answer? Just so
College.
Vanderbilt.
Nice.
The Commodores.
College
Nice.
for 3. With the female kicker. Before
Because they don't have a
starring on
boys soccer
full-letter
team.
TV drama.
Sorry. Back to you.
That's good. Before starring on a 4-letter TV drama, Mark Harmon starred for this 4-letter school as a quarterback, averaging 7.2 yards.
Averaging.
No, he didn't go to Vanderbilt.
I'm gonna go with UCLA.
That is correct.
That was for how many?
3.
Nice.
All right, Gray.
So it's college for 3, college for 4.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go championships for 4.
Championships for 4. This is the most recent National League team to win back-to-back World Series titles.
The Braves.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
Oh boy. Back to back. Cincinnati Reds.
That is correct.
Damn it. Come on, Cody, you asshole. I had that one locked, cocked, and loaded too. I was hoping you were going to say the Giants.
Oh no, I didn't know they went like every other year.
Yeah, it was every other. But people forget about that.
Yeah. The Big Red Machine. Joe Morgan.
Rest
Good.
in peace.
That's it.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
All righty.
Cody?
Oh shoot!
Oh,
I forgot.
update. It's 11 to 3 to 2. By the way.
Oh, let's grab my bag for 4.
Thanks.
Okay.
Got to at least put 5 on
it. Grab bag for 4. Since 1973, NCAA's all-time rebounder played for a school in Kentucky and went west in the 2011 draft.
What?
Since 1973, NCAA's all-time rebounder played for a school in Kentucky and went west in the 2011 draft. Who is it?
Oh, who is it?
West in 2011.
10 seconds.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Incorrect.
I guess. Shit. I got nothing. AD, Anthony Davis. That's wrong.
What's that?
I said Anthony Davis, but it's not right.
Incorrect.
You say 2011?
2011. Since 1973, NCAA's all-time rebounder played for a school in Kentucky and went west in the 2011 draft. Who is it?
I would have said DeMarcus too, so I got nothing.
The answer is Kenneth Faried.
I didn't even know he played for Kentucky.
I didn't either.
Or was he at Louisville?
Well, he says a school in Kentucky.
Yeah, that is true. I think that's why it. Yeah, it makes sense.
What
thought
was the
DeMarcus-
1973 part come in at?
Since 73, he's been the all-time rebounder.
So I'm assuming it's been broken.
Oh, up until 2011, basically.
He broke it, and yeah, I was say, did he break it? In
He had to break it in
2011?
He had to break it in 11 then,
I'm assuming, yeah.
because Fareed's been in the league. Yeah, it makes sense. That would be right.
It's kind of worded weird, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. I'll go with football for 4.
Football for 4. And NFC East star from 1980 to 1993. He's the only receiver in the top 20 for all-time receptions who didn't play a game in the 2000s. Who is he?
Top 20 in receptions, NFC East. Drew Pearson.
Incorrect.
From 1980 to 1993.
93.
Alvin Harper.
Incorrect.
I was reaching.
Shit, dude. I don't know. Jay Novacek.
He's not. I don't think it's going to be a Cowboy.
Incorrect.
It's going to be a Redskin. I just don't know who it is.
The answer is Art Monk.
Oh, I almost said
He played with Doug Williams. I knew it was going to be a
Yeah.
Redskin. I just didn't know. I couldn't think of anybody's name from that team.
Yeah. I didn't think he played. I thought he played to at least 91, 92.
Well, he did. He played in '93. He just didn't play in the 2000s.
Yeah. Just, the question was 2000s.
2000. Oh,
Yeah, so
well,
he's
shit,
still in the
they
top
cut
20 or
Hodgepodge for 4.
Hodgepodge for 4. In the 4 major U.S. sports leagues, he's won more regular season MVP awards than any other player.
It's a he, so it's not a woman.
Good question.
Um,
Good question. 15 seconds.
most MVP awards across 4. Gretzky.
Correct.
Okay.
nice.
Oh, I was like, when you give me time, I'm fucking scared.
Okay.
Thank you.
And that was what, Hodgepodge?
Yeah.
Hodgepodge for 4.
So I got all the 3s and all the 4s are out.
Yep,
And then 2 of the 2s, right?
correct.
Okay.
Well, let me double check with you guys. Championships 1 and 5 is left.
Yep.
Hodgepodge 1, 2, and 5.
Yep.
Dodge Sports 1, 2, and 5.
Yep.
Football 1 and 5.
Yep.
And then 1, 2, and 5 for grab bag.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, moving on.
All right, Cody.
Cody Bryant, 11-6-3 updated score.
All right. I got 5 on a hodgepodge.
Ooh.
Okay. Going
If you
big.
wrong, you lose 10.
Oh boy. Okay, here we go. In 1985, this person became the first professional athlete to ever to appear on the front of a Wheaties box.
85. The hell would have been going on in 85?
15 seconds.
I feel like I have a good guess.
Mary Lou Retton.
Incorrect.
I'm sticking in that Olympics. I'm gonna go Carl Lewis.
Incorrect.
I'm sticking with the Olympics as well, and I'm going Bruce Jenner.
Incorrect.
Damn it!
That was my second guess.
Eh?
I could see him on the damn box.
The answer is Pete Rose.
Oh,
Oh,
my dad had that box.
That's a good
Wow.
question. Good question.
That's a great question.
They sure got the Wheaties got that one wrong, didn't they?
Not at the time.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh
Right.
man. I'm gonna go with college for 2.
College for 2. These two men, who both played for Auburn in 1984, had their number 34 jerseys retired. One in football, one in basketball. Who are they?
That would be betting legend Charles Barkley and Tecmo Bowl legend Bo Jackson.
That is correct.
Like it.
Good job.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do a Haji Podge for 2.
Hodgepodge for 2. Good Lord. Other than running, what other 2 things do you do in a triathlon?
Say that again.
Other than running, what other 2 events do you do in a triathlon?
Oh God, track and field's not my strong suit. Swimming.
We can see.
No, that's the Iron Man, right? Fuck. I don't fucking know. Try it. Like seriously.
10
What's
seconds.
that?
10 seconds.
Oh God. Yeah. So swimming and biking.
That is correct.
Okay.
With 1 second to go. Nice job.
Oh. I could only think of the Iron Man. I didn't know. That's all God, I have no fucking clue.
All right. Good job. Good job.
Walking and diving.
Okay.
Old Chug-a-Lug Pepsi himself.
Cody Bryant, Chuggy Lug.
Let's grab bag for 5.
Grab bag for 5. At age 18, he was the youngest ever to defend a Wimbledon singles title.
You said he?
I did.
Okay. Man.
10 seconds.
Jimmy Connors.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Oof. I'm gonna go with Arthur Ashe.
Incorrect.
Is it? Oh God. John McEnroe.
That's incorrect as well. Boris Becker
Oh, boom, boom.
Where's Becker?
There you go. Another good
right.
question.
Tough one.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with football for 5, please.
Ooh. Football for 5. That's my alarm. Peyton Manning leads with 539 touchdown passes. But this man who finished with 342 held the record the longest from 1975 to 1995. Who is it?
Oof. 75 to 95. I don't know why this sticks, but I'm going to go with Fran Tarkington.
Good answer.
Thank you. That's why it sticks, because it was the right one.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah. All right.
Grab bag for 2.
Oh, boy. This was the name of Miami's Pro Player Stadium before it became Pro Player Stadium.
Raymond James.
That's Tampa.
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
No.
I'm wrong.
Next.
What the hell? What the Dolphins?
You guys might be
Dolphin Stadium.
You're too young for it. No.
Oh God. I thought it was Dolphin Stadium too. The Orange Bowl?
No. The answer is Joe Robbie Stadium.
Joe Robbie.
Joe
See,
Robbie.
I was like, yeah. I was thinking of Ace Ventura and Raymond James came to mind. It's Joe Robbie. Son of a bitch. Because they said it in Ace Ventura, and that's all I could think of. And then mentioning Tampa.
Honestly, I had no idea.
I forgot all about Joe Robbie.
Fuck. On to Cody.
Well, college for 1.
College for 1. Bear Bryant coached Maryland, Kentucky, and Texas A&M before rolling to 232 wins at this university.
Alabama.
Even Parrott could have got that one right.
No,
Maybe.
he wouldn't have.
I'm gonna go with college for 5. Close that one out.
Oh, did somebody answer that? Because I didn't hear it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
he said Alabama on the 1
Oh,
for
I didn't
Bear
hear it.
Bryant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Okay. Yeah, I like the way it was.
Alabama.
You gotta come back with me to Alabama. It says rolling to 232 wins. I thought that was a nice little clue.
Yeah.
Well, it is Jeopardy. They put it in there.
Yeah, true.
Shock it to Trebek.
Suck a Trebek.
Your mother's a whore.
Your mother's a whore. I'll take La Tits now for 100.
What'd you say? What for
College
5?
college for 5, yeah.
La Tits now for 5.
College sports 5. Finished in the category. In 2004, an NCAA award was established in the name of this center on the 1933 Michigan team and future politician. Sheesh.
Gerald Ford.
That's correct.
Fucker.
It's an easy question.
That was a 5? God.
Good thing I know my politicians.
No shit.
So we've got 5 left for championships and 1 1-on-1 for the other 3. Hodgepodge
for
football.
4. Hodgepodge football and grad. Isn't there 1 for championships too?
He said that.
Yeah. 1 and 5.
Oh, sorry. All right, I'll take the championships for 5.
Championships for 5. The USA Women's Olympic Basketball Team beat this team in the 2008. The USA Women's Olympic Basketball Team beat this team in the 2008 Beijing Olympics in the gold medal game.
So 2008. Oh, fuck. Fuck. China.
Incorrect.
Brazil.
Incorrect.
Australia. All right. Whew. Just ripping those fives now, boys.
Oh yeah, 20 to 12 to 8. You're up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, Cody.
Hodgepodge for one.
Oh boy. In 1989, Emerson Fittipaldi knocked Little Al Jr. out of this race on lap 199 to win it.
Who? What'd you say?
In 1989, Emerson Fittipaldi knocked out Little Al Unser Jr. out of this race on lap 199 to win it.
Oh, Al Unser Jr.
Yeah, Little Al.
Little Al. The Indy 500.
Correct. That's it for Hodgepodge.
Ooh.
Ooh. I'm going to go with one for football.
He coached the Tampa Bay Bucks to a Super Bowl win in Super Bowl 37. Who is it?
Chucky, John Gruden.
Correct.
Championships for one.
In 2016, 2016 is the centennial year of this tournament, the only major that Arnold Palmer never won.
The Masters.
Incorrect.
Fucking no. How was that a 1? I don't want that much fucking golf to know Arnold Palmer.
And the Masters was on 3 weeks ago. And it was like the 75th.
Shit.
Maybe it was 8.
10 seconds. Time's up. Next.
U.S. Open.
Incorrect.
PGA Championship.
Well, there you go.
Fucking bullshit.
Cody gets to end it on the grab bag.
All right. Let's finish it out.
Grab bag. Herb Brooks coached the U.S. to the Miracle on Ice hockey victory at this site in the Adirondacks.
Adirondacks. What is this, a geography bean too? The fuck are the Adirondacks? Fucking Lake Tahoe.
Oh, you're close.
Lake Placid.
Correct.
Well, it was mine.
Give it to you. I know you know it.
I still would have got it, but thanks. Steal my thunder.
The fuck are the Adirondacks? You're just a little, you're a little west and south.
The old Lake Tahoe Olympics. Those are my favorite.
All right, so it's after round 1, it is 23 to 13 to 8, and round 2 will come out. This is Thursday. It'll come out on Sunday. You will hear it on the wrestling episode of the show. Don't forget that we've got the Tiger documentary starts airing this week, January 10th, and it'll finish up on the 17th on HBO Max. One thing I didn't mention, that Barstool Fund. I know that our boy Dave Portnoy started the Barstool Fund. What is it, up to 18 million now?
Yeah, last I saw was 17. So,
and he's trying to help. And what's the whole point behind that?
Small businesses. Since the government won't do it, we're going to bail out small businesses around the country.
It's awesome.
So restaurants, shit like that.
All right, so we won't do it on this day. We'll just do some birthdays real quick on this day. Nancy Lopez, golfer, 63, 48 tour wins. Yeah, Bear. So we got to start looking at 1952 for 69ers. Happy 59th, Howie Long.
Oh, Howie.
How about Charles Haley, 56?
56. He could probably still play.
Yeah, he probably could. Do pretty well. Gilbert Arenas, 38.
Watch out for them guns, Gilbert.
No chill, Gil.
All right, sorry, 39. I forgot this. Shit, we're not in 2020 anymore. We're not in 2020 anymore, Bob.
No chill, Gil.
So Howie Long is actually 60. My bad. Add a
Still
year to
wearing
everybody I
Skechers.
mentioned. Yes, he is. And then happy 37th to AJ Hawk, and happy 27th to Jameis Winston, famous Jameis.
Watch out for them crab legs, Jameis. You can afford them now.
Pick 6, Jameis. All right, so thank you to All Wear Clothing, Crownless Quality Landscaping, Wes Anderson for Moments in Time, and Connell Bear at datingtransformation.com. Sorry to Sparty Steve, didn't make it on the show. Thanks to Sir Loin himself, Cirrhosis, Wayne for hosting, Jeremy for the questions, round 1. We'll see you on round 2. And as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Come back. Round 2. Sunday.
Parking is free.
Ladies and kids, half off till 3.